We've been sold a version of manifestation that is essentially hustle in disguise. We've been told that if we aren't perfectly monitoring our thoughts, scripting for an hour a day, or maintaining high vibration at all cost, we are the ones blocking our own success. I want to offer you a moment of profound relief. Manifestation is not a job. When you're trying to manifest, you are operating from the energy of the seeker. And the seeker, by definition, is someone who does not have what they want. In the realm of high consciousness, 600 to 800 levels, we understand that you do not manifest what you want, you manifest who you are. If you are trying, you are affirming, I am someone who lacks. The very effort you put into the process is static that garbles the signal of your natural abundance. Today, we're going to dismantle the efforting mind and reveal the ease of the three principles: mind, consciousness, and thought. To stop trying, we must understand what is happening behind our reality. The three principles tell us we're always living in the feeling of our thinking, not the feeling of our bank account, our relationship status, or our health. When a desire arises, it's usually a pure, quiet nudge from wisdom. But then the personal mind takes over. It creates a story about that desire. I need this to be happy. I'm behind schedule, or I have to figure out how to make this happen. This is where the trying begins. To start using manifestation techniques to try and fix a feeling of lack that your thoughts created. It's like trying to clean a mirror by wiping the reflection instead of the glass. True clarity comes when you realize the feeling of not having is just a temporary thought form passing through your consciousness. It has no power to stop your reality from shifting unless you believe it as truth. When you stop trying to fix your thoughts, they dissolve on their own. This is the baseline of true innate mental health. Most people are manifesting from a survival nervous system. We think that once the manifestation arrives, we will finally feel safe and calm and whole. But your nervous system, your body, is a reflection of your current state of consciousness, not your external circumstances. When you are in hustle mode, your body is in a state of grip. You are physiologically closed off to new possibilities because you're focused on protection and attainment. Do this instead. Shift into the receiving mode. The receiving mode is not a technique. It is a natural state of your nervous system when it's not being agitated by fearful thinking. It is the realization that your okayness is independent of the outcome. Paradoxically, the moment you decide you're okay without the manifestation, the resistance vanishes. The quantum reorganization of your reality can finally occur because you've stopped blocking it with the frequency of need. In the lower levels of consciousness, we use will to force things into existence. It works, but it's exhausting. It's the law of force. In the 600 plus range, we move into our true power of resonance. Think of a foggy morning. You don't manifest the trees. The trees are already there. You simply wait for the sun, your consciousness, to burn off the fog, your overthinking. And instead of trying to create a new reality, you start noticing the reality that's already trying to reach you. It's identity-based manifestation. When you drop the identity of the striver and step into the identity of the owner doesn't wonder if the furniture is coming. They just know they already bought it, and they live their life with a sense of calm and certainty. I want to give you a practice that will feel like the ultimate relief. For the next 48 hours, I want you to retire from manifestation. Stop the techniques, stop the scripting, no forced visualizations, no checking for signs. Just listen. Listen for wisdom. When you have a decision to make, don't ask, will this help me manifest? Ask, does this feel like ease or pressure? And acknowledge the noise. When the voice of lack comes up, simply label it. Ah, there's a thought about being behind. Don't fight it. Just watch it pass like weather. What you will find is that in the absence of trying, your natural intuition becomes very loud. You start taking aligned action, not because you have to, but because it feels like the next graceful step in a story that's already written. It's natural, easy, and effortless. The life you want isn't on the other side of a ritual. It's on the other side of a realization. You are not a human being trying to have a spiritual experience. You are consciousness itself, and abundance is your natural language. If you're ready to put down the heavy burden of trying and step into the elegant ease of your true identity, I'm here to guide you. Book a clarity call with me to see exactly where your thinking is creating a grip in your life. Join the Clarity Shift Experience, my one-on-one container for those ready to stop negotiating with their old identity and finally live fully and freely. In our next video, we'll explore the number one reason your manifestations aren't coming through. And it's likely the opposite of what you've been told. Remember, consciousness is the only reality. I intend this created clarity to live fully and freely. With gratitude, I'll see you soon.